y'all, Dr. Ellie here. Welcome back to the couch. This is On the Couch with Dr. Ellie. Now, before I go ahead and get started, go and subscribe to our channel and make sure that you share this video with someone. Y'all, this conversation has been a long time in the making, and I am super excited to finally have the opportunity to start this dialogue with all of you. Now, I say it's a dialogue because we want to bring you content that you care about. Content that can allow you, that can enable you, that can inspire you, that can motivate you to become the best of who you are as a person, to go on a journey with yourself, to grow on your journey, emerging as the person that you have always desired and that you want to dare to be. We want you to be the best people, and we want you to be the best leaders. Now, in order for us to really critically start this conversation amongst ourselves, I want to talk about foundations and processes as the core of our growth. Part of the reason why it took us quite some time to really bring you this kind of content, it was because we wanted to make sure that as a team, we were ready. We needed to set a foundation for ourselves as ETK Leadership Solutions that would enable us to bring you content that can inspire you in the same way that it is inspiring us on our own journey. Part of the beauty about the work that we do through ETK Leadership Solutions is that we're all a whole bunch of young people. Yes, I consider myself as a young person as well. We're all a whole bunch of young people who have committed to being the best of who we are, to being the most effective leaders that we can be in the world around us, to actually impacting our communities, and as such, bringing you along on that journey so that you too can grow and become the best of who you are, lead yourself, lead your community, and impact the world around you. This is why for us, this platform exists. And in order for us to be able to fully and effectively grow together, we knew that we had to set foundations. We had to set foundations from within ourselves, building our own capacity. You can't do anything in life if the foundation is not right. And I know that a lot of the times when we're excited to do something, whether it's a project, whether it's a relationship, whether it's we want to travel, whatever it is, sometimes we get so excited that we forget to set the right foundations. And unfortunately, the Bible talks a lot about this. What happens is that if you don't set a strong foundation, when the winds of life come, when the storms come, it's going to completely destroy that which you are working on. So even as we teach you and as we talk to you about foundations and processes, it was critical for us over the last 2 years to set strong foundations. We needed to understand fully what our vision as a company is, what our mission is, and how most effectively to serve each and every single one of you. And as we've better understood our mission, our vision, and as we've grown our capacity as people to be able to effectively do our jobs, we've been able to create space in the scope of our work to then share with you everything that we're embodying, that we're practicing as we continue to build this platform. So for our first few episodes, what we want to talk to you about is the power of foundations and processes. Don't neglect to build the strong foundation that is who you are as a person. If you don't build a strong foundation within, like I said, challenges when they come, because they're always going to come in life, it's going to be easy for you to give up as a person. But when you take time, and sometimes it requires that you actually go on a season of silence because you're having to build yourself from within. Because you're having to build your project from the ground up. Because you're having to connect yourself with the right people before you start publicizing everything that you're working on. A foundation, a strong foundation, allows you to then build upon that in a way that is most effective for yourself and for the people that you're looking to serve. So even in building the strong foundation, it means that you got to commit yourself to the process, right? A lot of the times, beyond just neglecting foundation, we also want to rush processes. We want to rush the journey. There's a famous quote that says that the journey is more important than the destination. Why is that, y'all? Why is the journey more important than the destination? Because the journey is where we are made. Because it's in the journey that we become who we are. It's in the journey that we get to learn what makes us the people that we were meant to be. It's in the journey that we grow, that we empower ourselves, that we inspire ourselves, so that as we go along the journey, we know how to enjoy it. We know what routines we need. We know the kind of people that we need to surround ourselves with. So in this episode, I really just wanted to go ahead and set the tone that we're going to be having a conversation about foundations and processes, because these are critical to your self-growth, and these are critical to anything that you're going to grow in your life. You got to commit to building a strong foundation, and you got to commit to going along on the journey. One of the things that I learned when I was doing my PhD is not only that foundations matter, because you got to have the theoretical foundation. You got to understand the methodology that you're using. You got to know the literature where your work is going to be embedded, where you're contributing as a scientist. And then when I was going through the journey, I learned that the PhD was not just about getting the certificate so that people can call me Dr. Ellie, but it was actually who I became through the journey. It was the nights when I didn't want to work, but I had to. It was actually learning to embody the spirit of tenacity, where irrespective of whatever challenges came, I learned and understood how to encourage myself, how to quiet the noise from the world so that I can focus on what needed to be done. So for me, having any conversation about our growth, having any conversation about the businesses that we want to build, the careers that we want to unfold, the families that we want to have, we cannot have that conversation if we don't start off with understanding foundations and committing to the process. Foundations meaning building who you are, committing to building a solid ground from which you can build anything upon. And processes meaning committing to the journey and understanding that the journey is what's going to make you as a person. I'm excited to have more conversations like this with all of you. We have an amazing podcast called More with Dr. Ellie, where we're going to be able to delve into these topics beyond what I'm sharing here through this video platform. So if you want to hear more from us, go ahead and follow More with Dr. Ellie on Spotify, so that you can also hear from other people that we're going to be talking to through that channel to help you grow and become the best of who you can be as a person and as a leader. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. Make sure you follow us on all our different social media platforms. Share this video with someone, y'all. Thank you for tuning in, and I'm looking forward to seeing you the next time. This is On the Couch with Dr. Ellie.